Hey yo, what is up everybody, Chuck here, and welcome to another Pokemon Go Top 10 Rarest Sightings video. I'm in the holiday spirit, so cue the snow. First off, I want to give a shout out to Andrew, not because he called me Truck, don't do that, but he left a friendly comment. All you have to do is leave a comment and like this video, and you too could be featured in the next one. Let's get into the countdown. Kicking it off at number 10, we've got a sighting that I've never witnessed before. I think I've seen 2 of these Pokemon at one time, but never 3. Ryan found 3 Tangela in the same spot, one of the hardest Pokemon to find in the wild, and he found 3 of them, and you know the countdown is good when 3 unique Pokemon at one time is number 10. Oh, just you wait. Thank you, Ryan, and on to number 9, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are aware at this point that Pikachu in the wild is wearing a Santa hat. It's because of the Christmas update. I think there's another update coming before Christmas. Who knows? We'll see. But I had to feature the Santa Pikachu. Gabe ran into a Santa Pikachu and a Tauros and 5 Scyther and a Vaporeon. Now that is a pretty incredible sighting for number 9, so Gabe, thank you very much. I want to know how many of you guys have ran into a Santa Pikachu. I've caught a few of them. I've also encountered a Santa Raichu, and I'm pretty sure you guys could guess what happened to it. Fucking ran. Now moving on to number 8, we've got a sighting from Darren on Instagram featuring a Pokemon that I think we're all hoping spawns a little bit more frequently with the Christmas update. That's a Lapras. Darren found a Lapras, a Scyther, and a Chansey, 3 10k egg Pokemon at the same time, and we're only at number 8? Oh my lord. Now moving on to number 7 is a sighting that I never thought would happen. It's one of the hardest Pokemon, if not the hardest to find in the wild. I've only caught one of them, and it was nowhere near where I live. I got lucky, and I'm sure there's a lot of you guys who are struggling to find this Pokemon as well. Can you guess what it is? Porygon. HDTY ran into 2 of them at the same time in the wild. Also a Tauros in the background, and Tauros has actually turned into a pretty good Pokemon to put in gyms, and 2 Porygons. That's absolutely amazing. I really wanted to give this number 1, but because Porygon only comes out of 5k eggs and it's really not that useful in a gym, I just couldn't do it, I'm sorry. Speaking of Pokemon that are hard to find in the wild, Aerodactyl. And at number 6, we've got a sighting from Ryan, who encountered an Onix and 2 Aerodactyls. Once again, 3 Pokemon from 10k eggs at the same time. Thank you very much for sending that in. I hope you caught both Aerodactyls because I'm gonna need you to trade me one when trading comes out, okay? Thank you. Now on to the top 5, and these sightings are just gonna keep getting better from here on out. We've got a sighting from Josh, once again on Instagram, of an Onix, a Dragonite, and an Aerodactyl. Now, there are a lot of weeks where this sighting right here takes number 1. The fact that it isn't even top 3, just wait, it gets crazier. Now, Aerodactyl is cool to see in the wild, cool to catch, cool to hatch out of an egg. Not that I would know, but he's not necessarily the best Pokemon to use in the gym. So I had to put this sighting in front of the last one because, well, it's pretty cool when you see these 2 Pokemon together. Luis sent this sighting in of the 2 dragons, a Charizard and a Dragonite. Very, very cool to see together, and if you notice the picture, they're at the same Pokestop. Luis, you are the luckiest motherfucker alive. Just kidding, you're not even in the top 3 luckiest people, because in at number 3, we have another incredible sighting from Marcos on Instagram. He sent in this screenshot of 1 Kangaskhan, 2 Kangaskhan's, a Ghastly, an Aerodactyl, and a Dragonite. Now that's pretty dope. Marcos, I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say that you are the luckiest Australian Pokemon Go player alive. On to number 2. Now this is where it got really tough. I actually had to ask my girlfriend for advice on this one, so she picked the order. You guys let me know if she did a good job picking 1 and 2. So in at number 2, we've got a sighting from Isaiah, and it features a dynamic trio of Pokemon. A Golem, a Charizard, and a Snorlax. If only he had that new tracking system that everybody complains about. Today's number 1 spot features 4 Pokemon from 10k eggs. We had plenty of people with 3, but none with 4, so I had to give it number 1, sent in by Faron on Instagram, of a Scyther, an Onix, and 2 Snorlax. Obviously, 2 Snorlax is incredible, very useful to use in gyms, probably the most powerful Pokemon in the game. And Scyther and Onix, when they have their Generation 2 evolutions, oh my lord. Congratulations, Faron, I probably got your name wrong, but thank you very much to you and everybody else who sent your sightings, and remember, you can do so as well on Instagram and Twitter. Links are in the description of this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and leave a nice comment below, and you might be featured in the next video. I love you guys. Make sure to subscribe if you're new here. Take it easy.